Sam's 2022 streamed games in tier list format. Oh, no, you didn't. You want me to put all the games I played this year into a tier list. And this tier list is like my personal enjoyment of the game. It's in no way an indication of how good the game is. It's my experience with the game. All right, we'll start with some easy ones. Is this Crisis Core? Okay, that's going in there. Multiverses. I'm kind of like indifferent on it. I love Blood Bowl. Temtem, it was okay. Cult of the Lamb, surprisingly, I enjoyed Cult of the Lamb a lot. Vermintide is a classic. Darktide, yes. Had a great time. Elder Scrolls was pretty disappointing by all accounts, right? Wonderlands thing, I was also pretty disappointed by that as well. Rocket League is always good fun. That's a solid B. What else we got? Dark and Darker, surprising hidden gem. This is going in A, just because I think it could be better. Is this Payday? Payday's an A. Paid A. Dread Hunger, good fun with friends. I feel like I would not really enjoy it alone. Grounded, my experience for Grounded was weird because Benji was playing with Bree on the side and he had already experienced all the content that we encountered. It kind of killed it for me. So I was having a lot of fun with Grounded, but my enjoyment fell off knowing that one of us was like ahead of everyone and had done it all and stuff. It was good. V-Rising, I actually really enjoyed V-Rising. I would probably put it in B because I literally played it a lot in that small time. What's this? For Honor. I haven't really touched For Honor this year apart from like the 2 days I played. I enjoy it, but it doesn't, I don't know, man. It fell off a bit for me. I still enjoy it a lot, but you know, Sag only 2 streams. Maybe in a B just because it's such a soft spot for me. I love it. Vampire Survivors is whatever, man. It's a fucking C or a D for me. It's not, you know, it's whatever. The Minecraft we did stream this year was like the Balance SMP server was actually, it was enjoyable, man. I could knock Minecraft down just because it's Minecraft, but the Minecraft we played was fun, and then when I wasn't having fun, I just stopped playing it. So I would say maybe a C. XCOM 2, we've had multiple XCOM 2 reruns this year. The last one we did was in September. The one we did before that was in July. I'd put it in S. People enjoy it a lot. Barony, I had a good time with Barony with Tomato. That was a lot of fun. Rumbleverse, I loved Rumbleverse when it first came out. I would put that in an A. Dying Light was enjoyable for what it was. Did have a lot of bugs, but I had fun in the co-op with Gmark for sure. I don't actually want to beat the game. Atlas was a D for me. I spent too much time just like fucking fighting time zones and trying to play with a bunch of people in PST zones. It was a bit of a hot mess. It was probably a D. I enjoyed it for a short time. It was pretty rough mostly. Kukuro games? I'm gonna put that in A, dude. That was a fucking good time. That was a good time. You smarter than a 5th grader? That was fun. Circus Electrique, I'm gonna put it in F. I was pretty disappointed with it. I thought like they just tried to do too many things with the game and didn't enjoy it. Even Pokemon, I'm gonna put Pokemon in E. I think Arceus, I had a lot more fun with Arceus, but wow. The fact that I fucking stopped playing at level 40 and never picked it up again is going in E, bro. Lost Ark, F. Bravery and Greed, that was enjoyable, but we only did 1 stream of it. I'd put it in E. Nah, I put it in D. We only did 1 stream of Valhalla, but I like the setting. But it is an Assassin's Creed game, but I do like the setting. I put it in a C. No Man's Sky was surprisingly enjoyable and I had a good time. I would put that in A. Mario Kart, I had a great time with Mario Kart as well. Mario Kart might even be S for like those days we played it with like Buff Pup and stuff. Fall Guys, The Isle, I like The Isle a lot. I wouldn't say it's, you know, an amazing game. There's a lot they need to fucking work on. Deep Rock, S. Deep Rock is an S for sure. Turbo Golf Racing was kind of like an E, maybe an F. It was like, okay. Zomboid, I had a blast on Zomboid as well. I would put that in S. The Zomboid stuff we did was great. Stellaris is interesting. I tried to learn Stellaris. I tried to play with everybody in Stellaris. I didn't know enough. I wasn't good enough. And it was hard to like play at that PST schedule when they wanted to play. I would put it in E, honestly. I don't think the game is an E, but my experience wasn't great enough that I didn't really have an interest in playing it. Sifu is an S. I should probably rephrase these, right? Like F would be like worst experience with the game. C would be like enjoyable. S would be like fantastic experience. That's kind of like where I'm at grade wise. Like Back for Blood, obviously Back for Blood had its problems, but I actually really enjoyed what I played with it because it was with friends. You know, we were like pushing through. I would put it in B. I had a good time. Red Dead, the Red Dead RP stuff was fantastic. I would put it in A.
Oh, my back. What the hell? Why'd you cut me off?
Why you... I had a blast. Barotrauma, B. Yeah, Barotrauma was great. SnowRunner, man, I might even put SnowRunner in S. The SnowRunner stuff we did was a good time. I'd put it in S maybe, if not for the... I'll put it in B just because like there are some tedious elements, but it's always a good time. Where I'm kind of at in my head is like C is kind of like games I enjoyed, but I would happily not play again. And B is like games I enjoyed and would play again. Darkest Dungeon. This game's fucking fantastic, dude. I think Darkest Dungeon is an S. I'm not very good at it, but when I play it, we have a great time. It's a lot of fun. Pokemon Leaf Green. Did we stream that? We must have, otherwise it wouldn't be here. Oh yeah, it's the randomizers, of course, yeah. Yo, hang on. Look at this move coverage, chat. What the fuck? Dude. I would definitely play randomizers again, for sure. Chivalry 2, yeah. I had a great time with Chivalry 2. I don't know if I would play the Forest again. I've beaten the Forest now like 3 or 4 times. It's an enjoyable experience. I don't think I would do it again at this point. I would just wait for the next one. Shredder's Revenge was a bit of a buggy mess. Hearthstone, specifically Hearthstone Battlegrounds, I would play again. I enjoyed that a lot. Plague Tale, I had a fantastic experience with the Plague Tale. Genuinely did. Liked it a lot. League of Legends, there's no doubt in my mind that at some point we're going to have another League of Legends thing. Pokemon Unite was enjoyable. I don't know if I would play it again. Maybe if I got coerced by some friends. I wouldn't play it willingly. I would have to be approached. Monster Rancher, I would play that again. I kind of want to play the 4th one. That was good. I was disappointed that we couldn't buy Kaiju in EU, which is kind of why it fell off. 7 Days to Die, always a good time with the boys. Love me some 7 Days.
Can you also find me apples while you're at this? Like,
I can find you a fucking middle finger.
Oh, maybe, how about you go find yourself a better attitude, asshole? All right, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
You know, if everyone's got a bad attitude with you think maybe the problem lies with you.
He's crying.
Dude, fuck, I'm sorry.
I would say I'll put it in great though, just because it does have its issues, like frame rate. Dying Light 2 can go next to Dying Light 1. It was enjoyable. I don't know if I'd do it again. Sultan's Sacrifice. It was enjoyable. I don't know if I would do it again. It was okay for what it was. It was kind of clunky. Golf Gang. Meh. Meh. It was actually maybe even terrible. It was a very bad golf game. Necess. I don't even remember this. Paladins. It was okay. I would play it again if Stir asked me to. Guilty Gear. I had a great experience with Guilty Gear. I really enjoyed it. I still listen to the soundtrack. Kind of slaps. Fall Guys. I think Fall Guys is always a good time for me. WoW. Now here's the thing. I do enjoy WoW casually. I get a lot of anxiety when I stream WoW because the viewership is not good. The same applies for Final Fantasy, but I think Final Fantasy is just genuinely a fantastic game with a fucking clean as fuck story. And WoW is not that. So I would put WoW in like enjoyable experience. I actually don't know if I'd ever stream WoW again. I would think I would rather take the night off and preserve the integrity of the channel. But I fucking raid every week with the boys. I guess I would put it in Would Play Again. Okay, what else we got? Evil West. Now, I think Evil West, I kind of do want to play this again because here's the thing. The experience was shit. I'm going to put it down here because it was shit. But it was shit because it was co-op and I was the second player. And I watched Co play a bit in single player and it seemed really good and clean and fun. Although my experience was shit, I've seen other people have a good experience with this game in single player. So I think I might still check it out. GTRP, great time. I gotta put it up there, dude. The gang. Was that this year? Or was that last year we did like all the GTRP stuff? This is Necess, a short video of yours on YouTube.
I have some dynamite. I can just drop that dynamite on the edge.
Who just summoned something?
Oh my god! Oh no! What the fuck am I?
Sam, we gotta go. Sam, we gotta go.
Alright, Benji, let's hear. Before we start that, let's make a little quick escape.
Okay. Yeah, that game was really fun. I actually don't know why we stopped playing. I would play it again. Elden Ring, fantastic. I would put GTA, I'll drop GTA down one because I think all we did in GTA this year was we did the canine shit, which is very meh.
I've been waiting like half my adult life for this moment. When I was a kid, I used to watch Stormseed videos of him just going to town on his dog. You know, just thinking, man, Stormseed is such a Chad dog. I can't wait to see the kind of puppies that pop out of that bad boy. He's gonna be a crime-fighting machine.
Fortnite, it's enjoyable with friends. I wouldn't play it on my own. Stolen Realms, I actually really enjoyed Stolen Realms with the boys. That was a good time. TFT, I would play again. It's good. Frozen Flame, I'm interested to see where it goes. The experience was okay. It was enjoyable, actually. I can't lie. I had fun, me and Benji, playing through the game. It just wasn't ready yet. Destroy All Humans 2. Funny enough, I had a good time with this game when we played it. I wouldn't play it again, which is why it's going to go in this category, but I did enjoy it. Wildermyth, S. Every time we play Wildermyth, it's like a fucking gut buster. It's a good time. You're out of shape.
You have to exercise more. You're getting like fat, you fat tubby boy. Have to get your blood going, your lungs pumping. Wrestling's good exercise. You want to do some wrestling? You want to wrestle your sister?
What's that face for?
No!
Gotham Knights. I really enjoyed Gotham Knights as well. I was kind of sad there was no endgame. Peglin. We barely tried Penguin, but I would play it again. Back for Blood. I would play again. No, Blood Hunt. I mean, I would play again for sure. Crab Game. It was okay. When they played Lost, I was invited and I kind of read the message and went, which means I'm not super into it. I would play it again. I would not play it again unless like there was like a good game night organized. Unravel was very enjoyable. Gunbound, good time. We had a little Gunbound stint. Horizon, also enjoyed Horizon as well. My problem with Horizon was I let the anxiety of the stream numbers get to me. And then that's why I ended up like dropping the game on stream. I did keep playing the game though, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good. What we got left? Chaos Gate. The few bits we played of Chaos Gate were good enough that it sent me on a 40k lore spiral, and now I love 40k. So I would say that was a great experience, and we're definitely going to revisit it and beat it soon. I'm just more interested in modded XCOM right now. Bannerlord was enjoyable. I don't know if I'd do it again. I would probably do it modded. Yeah, I would honestly probably do it modded. But Core Keeper was a good experience, and I would like to play the game again soon. I had a good time with Benji when we played that for sure. Soundfall was great. I would play it again. Tribes of Midgard, very enjoyable. I don't know if I would revisit Tribes as is. There is new stuff to check out, but I don't know if like it's my kind of game. Warhammer, fantastic. I'm not personally very good at RTSs, and also there was a lot of like struggle with Kraken and Lawman's time zone and trying to work out when we could do a big group thing, and I ended up dropping out of the group thing because I didn't want to keep being like, hey, it's 6 a.m. I gotta go. I actually really enjoyed it though for what it was. I loved playing the big ogre boys. GTFO, I love playing GTFO with Tomato. If I'm playing GTFO with Tomato, it is a fantastic experience. I'm gonna put it in here just because we have had a few issues where like we've lost like hours of progress. But I think overall the game is like such a sleeper game, and I definitely want to do some more soon. I had a lot of fun playing Smite. I would probably play it again in the right circumstance. I wouldn't just boot it up though for no reason. So I'll put it there. What else we got? Diablo 3. Honestly, I love Diablo 3 whenever I play it. I think we did 1 day of hardcore, so this barely counts, but it was a good time. Omega Strikers was fun. It was a lot of fun. I loved playing with Star. We had a good time. Overwatch. I do like Overwatch. I'm just not great at it. Lego Star Wars is an interesting one because this game looked really promising, but we had this horrible frame rate issue when we ran co-op because it would literally double the GPU usage for you and your friend when you were sharing the screen, and it was really buggy. So I'm going to put it in Met Experience. I feel like it could have been great, but my expectations were shattered almost. New World. Again, I'm just going to put it in okay. I tried to revisit it. It was still meh. Splatoon was good for a day. I probably wouldn't play it again. Dome Keeper was fantastic. Dome Keeper was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Monster Hunter Rise, obviously, definitely one of my games of the year and was really, really good. Solasta, this is the group stuff we did with Lawman and Kraken, and I actually enjoyed it a lot for what it was, and I would definitely play it again, but I don't think we really played enough for me to be like, yeah, this was fucking amazing. Wolf Quest was, I'm hovering between okay and enjoyable because it was a good time with the guys, but the game just has zero fucking substance. So like I don't think it was the game that was enjoyable. I think it was the company. I would put it in okay. The game didn't disappoint, but I didn't expect anything from it in the first place. S tier stream, F tier game. Yeah. What's this one? Something. Oh, is this the little tanks that fire shit? That was kind of fun. I wouldn't play it again. It was okay. Oh, it's Metal Gear Rising? Yeah, that's going up there. That's fucking hard up there, bro. Overwatch 1, that's gonna go... Honestly, I was kind of over Overwatch 1. Overwatch 2 kind of renewed my interest, but Overwatch 1 was... I was in a... I would play it, but eh. Solstice was the DMC-like game with the ghost girl.
Not allow his shade to fight. I wonder who they were to him.
Oh! I enjoyed it. It was a little bit clunky, but I had a good time. It felt very much like I was revisiting like PS2 Devil May Cry. I think the nostalgia is carrying it in this situation, but I enjoyed the stream that we had of it for sure. Second one is the King Arthur one with the choices that determine shit. That game was surprisingly good. I remember having a very enjoyable experience with that game. I probably would put it in like, yeah, I think it was a great experience. Babylon's Fall. Oh, this is the sponsorship I did with Sips. Square is like probably my favorite developer, and that was the biggest fucking like airball I've ever seen, bro. Like, they shot and it, like, hit the crowd. It was crazy. The RimWorld ARPG, Kapluff. Is it literally the one we watched a minute ago where I control one guy? We had a good time with that, dude. For sure. I'd put it up here. It was really enjoyable. I'm just having a look, see if I want to move anything around. Can I add another column? Add row above. Okay. Let's do Game of the Year Collection. These are probably the games I enjoyed most this year. The games where every time I played them, they didn't miss. I would probably do... God of War was fantastic. Elden Ring was fantastic. The reason I say these 2 games is because they were probably the only 2 games I played. Actually, Final Fantasy as well. These were the only 3 games I played this year where I did not care that my viewership sucked. When that happens, and it's rare, but when it happens and I like fucking destroy my own channel because I like a game so much, then I have to like give it due credit. Monster Hunter is up there for sure. I think Sifu is up there. I fucking adored Sifu. I'm actually pissed off that Sifu did not get more recognition at the Game Awards. But it's by a bunch of fucking schmuck judge panel fuckboys that would know a good game if it smacked them in the face. So, that's fine. But they deserve hella credit because they made an actual fantastic game, dude. Sifu was so slept on by so many people. It was so good. I honestly would put Deep Rock up here. I played Deep Rock a lot. I played it with Tamaro. I played it with Ko and JP. Every time I played it, I had a fucking blast, dude. And the community for that game in the stream directory is so nice. And everyone's just vibing and they're just enjoying some Deep Rock. And it's such a good time. And like the fucking battle pass in it is so honest. And they're just not looking to fucking make money off people.
I loved
they just
watching
make a
Sifu
good game.
so much I bought it and never played it cause it was over my head just to support them.
XCOM 2, I adore XCOM 2. I think it's a bit of a fucking buggy mess. And I think it's carried a lot by the mods. Like, XCOM 2 is 90% mods that make it, like, amazing. So I wouldn't put it in a Game of the Year collection because I think that's a community thing. Same with Darktide. I think Darktide's fantastic. I think it's probably going to be in my Game of the Year collection next year. I think it still needs a lot of work. Zomboid was fucking fantastic, honestly. I'm still debating. I would probably put Metal Gear up here. I look up on the Metal Gear streams we had so fondly. It was so fun. Chat, like, was fucking loving the whole thing. If I could stream a game every day and have, like, the enthusiasm I had for this game and, like, the energy that chat had for that game, it would be, like, the best job of my entire life. Like, there's definitely, like, rough days as a streamer, but, like, this... streaming Metal Gear Vengeance was one of my, like, fondest streaming days, dude. It was so good. I loved it. I would say that's a pretty good list. Wilderness got, like, a few issues. I remember when we first played, we had a lot of issues with multiple people skipping through the story, and it, like, got a little bit out of control. Like, the multiplayer is not super optimized, but the game is really fun. Zomboid, I mean, I'm debating dragging Zomboid up here, but again, I feel like Zomboid was carried by the mods that we put on the server. And the game itself is still very much in the oven. But I would highly recommend any game in my fantastic experience category as well. Why was ESO the worst experience? The reason I had a bad experience with Elder Scrolls was because I wasn't playing the game how it was supposed to be played. I was trying to play it a certain way that it wasn't designed to be played. And that's why I had a bad time with it. But that's like, I'm trying to explain, like, this is not a reflection of how good the games are or how good I think they are. It's just our experience as a streaming community, streaming these games.